This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the Temple Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So, Temple's offense comes on the field first today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest-scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And the Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. The Owls are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He's got space. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. First and goal for the offense. They'll feed the back again. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Temple, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense out there for their first possession. In these postseason games on the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can you be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Owens. Sees an opening. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This defense better buckle up. That's 2 straight runs, 2 straight first downs. I'm telling you, this guy is explosive. They're going to have to really focus on stopping this run game because so far,
oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Here comes the rush. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the back.
Powerful running into the secondary. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Senior linebacker. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Out.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Returner decides to field it. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made by the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense. And again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. It's Temple in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And the Owls pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Inside give now from the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Owls looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Temple. Still no answer for this offensive machine. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. To throw, it's Reed. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job for them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
And what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Owls lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Oh, he's got open space. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Owls are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not a decision that we've seen him normally make.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the ball responded before. The Owls looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got
touchdown, Owls! This offense really clicking.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Texas A&M, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Here comes the pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Temple offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. The Owls will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That is a great throw from the quarterback, and you're going to complete the ball over the middle against zone coverage. You're going to have to layer that ball over linebackers, but in front of safeties. Beautiful trajectory right there. I think it's the toughest throw in football, but he makes it look easy for a...
Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a great throw by this quarterback and a great read as well. You see the tight end, he's open down the field, and he just gives him the ball on time and on target. He's able to take it into the end zone. I tell you what, these tight ends that can play, and in particular down the field, they are such a weapon. You can see why. That is a matchup nightmare for the defense.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Owls sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Mason. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a second and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Third down coming up after that running play. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. Strategy session before this third down play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Owls come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught.
Chris, there's 2 things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into dump cover.
Here we go on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Owls will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to start the 2nd half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach coming out of the locker room. He delivered a passionate message in the locker room about ball security. He said, we have performed well at times. Our quarterback has been good, but too many turnovers. I want him right on that line of taking risks, delivering the ball downfield, but not putting it in jeopardy. That is their focal point to start the 3rd quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. With a 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Swarmed by the defense. 2nd down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the 2nd half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. On the run, it's Mason. After the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the pressure's on. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Owls bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss.
Another great move. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off. A beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The shotgun running play call.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, and you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
As a design quarterback keeper. Breaking into the clear. Gets the 1st and still running. Breaks. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
They got caught trying to be aggressive. Look at all the defenders at the line of scrimmage. And when there's no levels like that, Chris, it's just one crease, and he's gone. The speed and athleticism, he takes it the distance all the way in for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. Fire to the right side, complete. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
The Owls line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Owls pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Using his legs, it's Smith. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. The Owls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about
touchdown Temple as they put 6 more on the board. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. out of bounds after a solid game. Moves the ball across the 40. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Owls will have 1st and 10 here.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Smith. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. A running play called on fourth down. Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Here's the second down play. Makes the grab. It's Horton. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but they gain some breathing room after the 10. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Defense is coming after him, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And the Owls come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he let the ball go. Grabbed by the receiver. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 25 now. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. They still this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? On the ground, it's Owens. Moves the ball up to the 30. Now the unique experience of a college football overtime. The format is unique. A coin toss will decide the choice of playing on offense or defense. Most teams choose to play defense first, and then each side will get a possession beginning from the plus 25-yard line.
You're exactly right, Chris. You want to play defense so you would know exactly what you need to do with your offensive possession here in the first overtime. But this is an opportunity for your coordinators, your play callers, your head coach to take stock. What worked for you during the course of that last quarter or the second half, and lean into those things. Where are you having success? Those are the plays that you need to call right here.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Temple. That puts him on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got room to run. Look out. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, there's 2 things going on. Number 1, you've got to stay on schedule in these down sets. And number 2, the run game has been successful. I don't know why they're not running the football on early downs right now.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, here we go. Have to have it. 4th down. Need a touchdown. This has got to be your best play call, your best player. Everything on the line right here.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him. It's a walk-off sack. This defense rises up to win the game. What a tremendous battle, just an instant classic. As long as we talk about football, we'll remember this game getting through in overtime to book a spot into the national championship game. Wow.
And Chris, both of these teams played so well. This overtime battle, I mean, you could just feel the tension with a national championship game berth on the line and the plays being made. These players, I tell you, they're going to remember this game for a long time. We'll all remember this game for a long time. And now this group has a chance to go on and win a national championship.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.